Good morning, children. How are you all? I hope you all are fit and fine. So, children, yesterday we have discussed about the two kingdom classification and also five kingdom classification given by R.H. Whittaker. In this classification, there are five kingdoms. Today we are going to start the first kingdom, Monera. Means all types of bacteria are present in the Monera. So in the first kingdom, Monera, bacteria are the most abundant microorganism. Hundreds of the bacteria are present in a handful of soil, and they also live in the extremely habitat such as hot spring, desert, snow, deep oceans. Many are parasites. According to the shape of the bacteria are categorized into four types. First, the spherical shaped bacteria is called the coccus, and the second is rod shaped bacteria, which is called as bacillus. Third is the comma shaped bacteria, which is called the vibrio, and the fourth is spiral bacteria, which is called spirillum. According to the shapes of the bacteria, there are different types of examples of the bacteria. You can see in these pictures like the Streptococcus bacteria, like Streptococcus pneumoniae, Clostridium tetani, Trypanosoma, or Vibrio cholera, like Streptobacillus moniliformis or Clostridium botulinum, Helicobacter pylori. So there are Salmonella typhi. There are various types of bacteria present on the basis of their shapes. Children, this is the picture of the bacteria. You can easily see the outermost capsule is present. After the capsule, it is a hard cell wall is present, and then cell membrane, we can say the plasma membrane is present, and in between there are the liquid structure which is called the cytoplasm. In the cytoplasm, ribosomes, plasmids, all are embedded, and the outer surface, the pili are also present, and one long flagellum is present which is called the bacterial flagellum. So the DNA is a circular DNA, so we can say the nucleoid. So that we can conclude that the bacterial structure is very simple, but they are complex in their behavior and show the metabolic diversity. Some bacteria are autotrophic. We can say they can synthesize their own food from the inorganic substrates, and the majority are heterotrophs. They do not synthesize the food but depend on the other organism or on the dead organic matter for the food. In this chart, children, you can easily classify the bacteria, the Archaebacteria and the Eubacteria. Eubacteria, we can say the true bacteria. Archaebacteria, we can easily classify into three classes: halophiles, thermoacidophiles, and the methanogens. And the eubacteria we can classify into two categories: autotrophs and heterotrophs. Autotrophs again classify into photosynthetic autotrophs and chemosynthetic autotrophs. And the heterotrophs is classified into parasitic or the saprophytic.